What's up, YouTube? HudsonFan15 back with another mail day. First up, out of UD Black Game Day box score 9 of 50. Tim Hudson auto. So, I missed one at like $6 because I was trying to go for something else, and that kind of pissed me off. But what I was going after at the time was there was a number of lettermen up from SFATOC78, Scott. And I got the H, the U. These are already in PC. The U, the D, and then from Scott got this S in a very nice holder. And then the O, another O, and the N. So that is a complete Letterman set for the win. So thank you, Scott, for that. Quick shipping et al. Got in a little war with, I believe that was Tim Hudson 1515, but that's to be expected on high-end stuff. So Scott, thank you, buddy, appreciate that. Alright, on to some care packages. Went to the, let's go through this. Went to the LCS, met up with bruinsfan94 and Nick Mizzy. Nick with some SGAs, the 2011 Colts pocket schedule, a very nice new Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts, Indianapolis Colts pin, and this 2010 media guide, all different write-ups on different players, coaches. It's very long book, 300 some odd pages. So, not sure what I'm going to get to read all that, but very nice. And a number of cards here. So, I've got packet number 1 here. Bill Brooks, Terrence Wilkins, Cliff Odom, Marshall Faulk, Quentin Correa. These are all Colts from the recent last 20 years or so, 25 years. Eugene Daniel, Ellis Johnson, Andre Rison, Ashley Ambrose, Rodney Culver. Don't remember having a Rodney Culver before. Mike Pryor, Donnell Thompson, Clarence Verdon, Marshall Faulk from Pinnacle, and a Marshall Faulk from Upper Deck. Put that Upper Deck one first. That Marshall Faulk right there is one of my favorites. Mike Pryor, Chris Hinton, Dickerson finds an opening for the Colts, 88 tops. Jack Trudeau, Dwayne Bickett, a different Chris Hinton, and Ray Donaldson. So some nice old school tops right there. That's not the top. And I'm going to open this one next. This is actually labeled 1. Another dummy there. Marvin Harrison from Score, Dwight Freeney, Topps Gold, 2010. Inside the Numbers from 2011 Prestige, Reggie Wayne. Got a DeLone Carter, Topps Platinum, extra shiny card. And 161 out of 250. Stars of the NFL Prestige jersey. His dad's a big Chiefs fan, so I took the one color patch of Dwayne Bowe from that same subset that I won from Sports Card Haven, Ryan, Pinthar Sports, and gave it to him. A very thick parallel card, 34 of 50, Century parallel from Donruss Celebrity Cuts of Randy Couture. Tops total tops insert of Everett James. I believe this is the Gold Refractor, 38 of 50 from 2007 Bowman Chrome of Tim Hudson. Peyton Manning X-Fractor. Peyton Manning Refractor. Trying to separate the various PCs here as I go along for easy accounting later. Peyton Manning Refractor, and Peyton Manning Orange or Copper, not sure, Refractor there. And packet number 3. Got a few more old school base. Tony Siragusa, Jeff George, a couple of different Jeff George, Proline, Stadium Club, Marvin Harrison, a couple of Fleer throwbacks, Bubba Smith. There's the Goose. And then a 2011 Topps Chrome Refractor of Pierre Garçon. And the topper, the 2011 Topps Chrome Magenta Printing Plate 1 of 1 of the same card. So very nice 1 of 1 from Nick to cap that off. Nick, I appreciate that, buddy. Very nice. Yankee95. Yankee is with 1 E. Nick from the LCS. Also at the same time, bruinsfan94 handed me this little envelope, and inside is the 2007 Topps Total Magenta Printing Plate of Dwight Freeney. So very nice. We had a nice time there, driving to and from, getting caught up a little bit. So hopefully you guys have checked out his recent videos. So I want to thank both of those guys, and of course Mike from Mike Sports Cards and Collectibles in East Haven, Connecticut. And if you go there, it'll actually say Mike Sports Cards and Collectibles, hopefully in January, instead of the old name of the store. Next up, yecards95. Tim sent this care package here. Tom, here's just a little something. Thank you for always looking out for us and being a great member of the YouTube card community. I wish I could have got you something nicer, but I didn't see these in your photo bucket anyway, so hopefully you'll need them. Happy holidays, and thanks again for all you do. Tim Sussman, yecards95. Tim, thank you very much. I appreciate that. First package from the new address, which I did have to update prior to sending you something earlier this week, so hopefully that gets you in one piece. First up is a Topps Peak Performance jersey card. Now, I don't scan every single Hudson card into the bucket like some other people might. Like I know Jeff has a huge chronicle of everything, but once again, I don't mind doubles, so that's a non-issue. But I also got a 2010 Topps Silk Collection Series 1 of Hudson, and that's nice. Whether I had that one or not, I'm not 100% sure on that. I know I've got some Topps Silk, but maybe not that exact one. Next up, just because, from funkydiabetic1, Anthony, I appreciate that. Yours actually was one of the last holiday gifts that I sent out, because the box that I sent it in I had to get from the post office, and then screwed up and then had to redo the label on, so yours went out a little bit late. Hey Tom, this is a just because, nothing major, just some PC stuff of yours I have been setting aside. I hope you can use some of it. I've been out of the loop lately, and I have to catch up on a lot of your videos. Hope all is well. Talk to you soon, Anthony, funkydiabetic1. So I appreciate that, Anthony, very much. You did not have to send anything, but I do appreciate it. I've got a Kenton Keith Topps Gold out of 2008. Topps. Peyton Manning National Chick-fil-A Stars of the Gridiron insert. And a blue parallel 75 of 75 Dallas Clark from this year's Topps Prime. Like that blue parallel. Nice contrast to the Colts colors. Nice, not a contrast, rather nice match to the Colts colors. Small box here. Looks like Tim Hudson's got Bowman Chrome, a couple different years of Topps Chrome. Got the Topps Opening Day, Topps Walmart Black background, and the I believe that's this year's Allen and Ginter. Upper Deck Pro Sigs and 2002 Donruss Fan Club, not to be confused with Best of Fan Club. Never understood that one. And we've got a Topps Chrome Refractor. and a 2001 Upper Deck SP Game Used Edition Authentic Fabric. So that could be just about anything. Authentic Fabric. Interesting. Thank you, Anthony, very much. Those are also very nice. Thank you for thinking of me. Hopefully what I sent you helps you out in your TTM autograph hunt that you are perpetually on. That was the intention. I'm not sure if I wrote that on the note or not, but that was the purpose of me sending you what I sent you. And next up, we've got Greg, gcisme20007 or 2007, depending on how you want to pronounce that. Greg caught me at a bit of a loss. I didn't realize I was going to be on your Christmas list there, buddy, but I will see if I can get something 49ers headed back your way. I know that's your PC. Happy holidays. Hope you are well. Take care. Greg, gcisme 2007. Very nice. We'll hang on to that. First up for the Colts PC, 5 out of 85 Donruss Elite status gold die cut. All the way down to the rounded corners on the top. I thought that was damaged, and it's part of the cutout. That's nice. I definitely do not have that one. Next up, a Dwight Freeney. This is the blue background parallel out of this year's Topps Inception, 30 out of 209. Got a 2010 Topps Supreme Peyton Manning, 56 out of 209. A very nice 2007 Donruss playoff. I'm assuming that this is from one of those playoff bonus pack patches. Yeah, I could be wrong on that. But if not, it's from I guess the complete set that they did. 2-color, number 133 out of 250 of Joseph Adai. And out of 2008 National Treasures, numbered 68 out of 99, a Jacob Tamme rookie autograph. So those are fantastic, Greg. Thank you. If you are not subscribed to Greg, any of these guys for that matter, but Greg, especially with his weekly football giveaways, where you have to pick winners of games or leaders in statistical categories. This week is a little confusing, so I will refer you to his video for the details on what you have to do for this specific contest. But yeah, that's very giving, and hopefully leading up to the Super Bowl, he's got a very nice contest going on. And next up is this just monster of a box here, and it says, I don't know, let me get the right angle on that. It says, Merry Christmas, mattfarus1. Thanks, sir. I did cut the box open just so I can fish through the packing peanuts, because he kind of described what was in it via text message. I'm going to open the heavier one first, just because I'm assuming that that's let's see. I'm assuming that the heavier means the kind of the bulkier, and therefore the more epic stuff is in the other one. It says on the tape of this box, just a joke since you said you don't mind doubles. And on the spine of the box, I don't know if you can read that, it says 508 card huge all Tim Hudson lot collection. Oh boy. Well, recently I did an update. Yeah, this is what I thought it would be. Recently I did an update video to my Tim Hudson PC using counts. And in going through that, I I had the thought of taking the base cards, especially considering the 200+ Tim Hudson cards that Jeff McGuire Hudson dumped on me. Sent my way, I shouldn't say that. and not have them all on top loaders, because A, top loaders are expensive, and B, top loaders take up more space than just cards and penny sleeves. But for base cards, maybe it would be more, since I have a limited space in that trunk that you can see in the background, it's now covered in family presents, that I would run out eventually. And sure enough, I think this would probably do it. It is literally 508. I'm not going to go through and count every single one of them at the moment. But it is what seems to be 508 Tim Hudson cards. All different years, brands, sets. It would take me an eternity to go through and describe every single one of these. And for the sake of not having another one of my almost half an hour long epic videos, I will refrain. I do see some in here though that I hesitate to say that I have. So I'm sure there are some new ones in here. There's also a lot of favorites as well. So even if there are multiples of some of these, it's still very much appreciated, because there are cards in here that either I don't have many of, or I only have one of, and I've wanted another one just because because I particularly enjoy them. For example, I just had it. Where the hell did it go? I'm not sure that I have this one. 2003 Upper Deck Vintage. I very much like that card design. There's also a random Roberto Alomar card in here. Not quite sure what that's about. A lot of times when these sellers are doing these bulk lots, you'll have stuff that gets mixed up along the way. There's the Topps T206 with a nice shot of his tattoo there mid-arm swing. Still jonesing for another tattoo. Haven't committed myself to go full-on stalker yet and actually get that tattoo somewhere, but I am. I've had an idea in the works for quite a while that I think I might pursue. Oh yeah, there's like 5 and 6 of some of these cards in here. So these are doubles. Here's another series that unfortunately this came out while I was out of the hobby for a while. The Donruss Original series from 2002, where there's a repro of the 86 set, repro of the 84 set, the 88 set, and the 82 set. I'd seen that one before. I think I have a sample version of that one. Yeah, here's 8 of the same Upper Deck. See, stuff like that I like, because that's the era of cards that I grew up with. Was 89 was my first set that I bought in pack, but at that time there was only so much available, and so invariably you went back. A whole stack of Fleer inscribed. And so invariably you went back, and so those are the cards that you'd fall in love with, and those are the cards that people would be seeking as players get good, and go back and find their rookie cards. And so everybody was looking for 84 Kirby Pucketts, and I think there was a Mattingly in that set, and 86 there were different guys at different times. See, I don't know that I have this one either. This T2, this one looks entirely unfamiliar, and there's 3 of them. Topps T206 from 2002. That picture doesn't look familiar. Maybe halfway through this, by the way. We got a couple of, just mixing it up here, got a couple of Colts. 2010 score, Reggie Wayne and Peyton Manning. Is that a Black Friday special, Matt? You gotta respond with a comment on whether or not that was a part of one of the Black Friday buys. I know I don't have this one. Tim Hudson hamming it up in a picture with Barry Zito from O2 Studio, it looks like. Yeah, definitely do not have that one. Seen it at different points. I've seen this same Flair Showcase card of his pop up. It's a nice card design, nice kind of refractive back to it. Gowdy, got an Orlando Hudson, not to be confused. So apparently when this guy was making mistakes, he was making mistakes with second baseman. Ticket Stardom. This is a parallel. It's a thick version of that Fleer Avant. Prism, Pacific Prism, Prismatic, Topps HD. A funny thing about Topps HD is I just recently gotten back into card collecting, and I was home one day and I got a call from a telemarketer asking me if I wanted to take a survey. I said, well, I'm a little underage because at the time I was 14 or something, and they said, and I don't think my parents usually go for that sort of thing. They said, well, it's about baseball cards. I said, you don't have to say anything else, just send it. It's like, I'm in. And it was a quality control from Topps about that type of technology. And got the card in. I believe it was an Eric Chavez card, I want to say. As I segue into 34 of the same 2010 Topps Tim Hudsons that my stand can't even hold all of them. And sure enough, it came in, it was fine, it looked great. Whole pile of reflections, and then a whole nother pile of these sweet spots. And I kept it in a sleeve that I had, and everything was going great. The day they called back to find out, because they wouldn't let me keep the card, the day they called back to find out, well, how did you like it? I went and I got the card in the entire, and I got a whole pile of these Diamond Kings. The entire top of the card, basically what would be the equivalent of a kind of a looping pattern across that top border up until where it hit the black, just chipped off right when I was going to get the card. And I said, well, I hate to tell you this, but, and then I explained what happened, and they said, oh, well, so the photo paper separated from the whiteboard behind it. I said, yeah, that's probably the technical way to describe what happened. And they're like, that's good feedback. That's exactly what we're looking for on this. So I apparently helped out with that process, and I'm sure there still were issues, but maybe there were less because I took part in the survey and I knew about cards and could describe them. And I said, long term, this would be an issue, and I described the issue with the photography chipping off of the old 91 Stadium Club cards when they were stuck to the 4 screw-down holders. Batch Turkey Reds here. So, interesting about the Topps HD set and how that was kind of an evolution, I imagine, of that one. Some Allen Ginters, 2011 Topps, another Pro Sigs. Got a few inserts, Gold Medallion, die cut. Pretty sure I don't have that one. Got a 2005 Donruss Studio Stars, kind of a translucent insert there. All around All Stars, and I guess this is just a base card from Fleer Hardball. This sort of circular design. So 500 and some odd Tim Hudson cards in one giant lot. That'll be fun to go through those, recount them, and get them all in the holders. And then this 2011 Bowman Blaster Box. Tom, I just want to thank you for all you've done for Grandma. Thanks for being a friend. Love, Matt and Grandma. Well, you guys are awesome. I love watching your videos. Thank you for including me in your holiday plans. I know it has not been the, holy crap, has not been the easiest year for you both. And I hope you guys are good during the course of this holiday season. He was talking to me about a magnetic for a card, and so I knew something was coming. This is another level. 2011 Topps Prime, Reggie Wayne, 1 of 1. So that's 3 Colts 1 of 1s from YouTubers in one video. Well, Matt, I want to thank you for this outstanding card and all of these. It'll make a nice, fun project for me this evening while I'm watching Supernatural and Mission Impossible 3. And those are what's currently on the docket, maybe some Office. I had not gotten into The Office until recently, and the wife turned me on to it, so shout out to the wife on that one. But definitely want to thank mattfarus1, Grandma Mabel, of course, love you, Grandma, gcisme20007, yecards95, funkydiabetic1, YankeFan95, BruinsFan94, Mike at Mike's Cards and Collectibles, East Haven, Connecticut, and of course the recovering Hudson addict, Scott, SFATOC78. Alright, YouTube, peace.